Hi everyone, it's Jason Caddy here. I am your love astrologer for horoscopefriends.co.uk, and I'm here today to tell you what's happening in the sky, love-wise, for all 12 signs. I actually think I look a little bit like the Lincoln Memorial sat here. And the big news this week is that Venus, love planet, is moving into the sign of Scorpio, and that's going to percolate down to all 12 signs, not just Scorpios, excuse me. And I also want to tell you that if you would like a more detailed phone reading, then you can dial 0207 111 6384 and speak to one of our wonderful love astrologers, psychic love astrologers, or you can text Jason to 78887, and each SMS will cost you £1.50, each SMS you receive. But the full details, the terms and conditions will be included in the description that goes along with this video. So let's kick things off with Aries, the first sign. Now Venus moves into a part of your chart that may make you feel things a little bit more intensively, a little bit deeper. You're also going to be asking yourself who or what brings value to your life and what doesn't, and maybe it's time for you to recognize that you could be doing a little bit better, or you don't have to play second fiddle, all the rest of it. Jealousy could also figure in your relationship, or even suspicion, or you might be attracted to somebody who you have form an intensity with in an instant, which is all entirely possible when Venus is sitting in this part of your chart. There could also be some kind of legacy as well of former feelings that you maybe transfer onto a new person, so just be aware of that. And for a full reading, remember you can dial 0207 111 6384 or text Jason to 78887. Now Taurus, you've got a bonanza time coming up because Venus is moving into your partnership house, and that means that you're going to be the beneficiary of lots of generosity of spirit, or materially, or people are going to be a little bit gushy, and you're going to be thinking, well, hang on a minute, that's kind of weird, but go with it because it's just the nature of the beast. If you're in a relationship and you've maybe hit a bit of turbulence, or you've had a kind of a frosty Cold War thing going on, this can also mean that you're at that kind of over polite stage, which is a kind of necessary stage because it takes you to the next stage. But all in all, this is great for all single Taurians looking for love, and you're going to be a sucker for a charmer as well, I think. And remember, you can get a full reading by dialing 0207 111 6384 or texting Jason to 78887. Now we'll come on to Gemini, and it's deep. You're not going to miss a trick, I don't think, Gemini. You're looking into the infinitesimal kind of forensic level of things, and you will notice a change in somebody's behaviour, and maybe you'll over-analyse it, or you'll worry about it, or go in on yourself, or be a bit hidden. And I know it's a kind of a horoscope cliche, but things aren't what they seem. Like, you wouldn't know today watching me that I'm wearing flip-flops talking to you, and it's that kind of thing. You get a snapshot of the situation and you think you've got a head-to-toe 360 view of it, and maybe you don't. It's also good for a love working connection to develop into something a little bit more intimate as well. And remember, Gemini, you can get your full reading by dialing 0207 111 6384 or texting Jason to 78887. Now we come on to the sign of Cancer. Now, crabs need carbs. That's my message to you, all you crabs out there today. What I mean by that is you're going to be, maybe you will be eating, literally you will be eating carbs and filling up on stodge, but you're also going to be looking for stodgy kind of situations that give you that, that instant kind of hit and make you feel good. And so what? Good for you. It's all about fun. It's all about being creative in love, and maybe buying gifts that that are homemade, and you'll save money there as well. Or you'll be attracted to people who are kind of immensely creative, like people that play the piano or the violin or any old thing, really. But a great fun kind of time, especially on the lead up to Christmas. And Cancer, remember, you can call 0207 111 6384 for your full blown reading, or text Jason to 78887. Now, Leo, you're a protective sign naturally, but these instincts are going to be kind of heightened in you by Venus being in Scorpio. You wanting to get kind of deep down and dirty if you get to know people. Like you want to know their shoe size, you want to know how many fillings are in their head, if they prefer tomato sauce to brown sauce. It's that kind of thing. And you're a performer naturally, but you maybe kind of take a step back in the next few weeks and let somebody else shine a little bit. You can get your full reading, remember, by dialing 0207 111 6384 or texting Jason to 78887. Now, Virgo, Virgo, this is a really flirtatious time for you because Venus is in another Mercury-ruled part of the chart, and Mercury is your ruler, so you like to chat, you like to talk nonsense on occasion, especially at the moment. Maybe you'll flirt with somebody and you'll realise it's not going to go anywhere and nothing that they say is going to materialise, but maybe you need that kind of release, I would say, at the time. It's also maybe a time of game playing or trying to outmaneuver each other in a relationship. So just watch for that. And also the seesawing of commitments. And maybe people mean it at the time, but whether or not they'll meet that commitment is another story. And Virgo, don't forget the number for a full reading is 0207 111 6384 or text Jason to 78887. And next we come to Libra. Now, you're the relationship sign. Venus in this part of your chart means you're looking for more intensity. Now, I'm not saying you're not naturally intense, but you're an air sign, so you kind of trip along the top, the surface level, skim along rather, and that's usually quite kind of enough for you. But you wanting to find out more. Maybe you'll find out more about your partner than you knew. How irrespective of how long you've been together. If you're looking for love, you're maybe looking for a plodder, I suppose, somebody who's secure, somebody has a definite routine, who is a kind of a safe bet. And remember your full reading. You can get your full reading on 0207 111 6384, or you can text Jason to 78887. Now, Scorpio, you really are the sign of the time. The sign of the moment, because Venus in your sign is absolutely fantastic for you being comfortable in your own skin, all of those kind of charms that we associate with your sign, like your magnetic intensity, all of this kind of thing, all comes to the fore. It's great for kind of falling back in love with a scenario or a person, or for finding love, because you're also, believe it or not, looking your best at the moment. We all do when Venus transits our sign or goes over our ascendant. Now, there's so much more to tell you, but I can't cram it into this video, I'm afraid. So please do call 0207 111 6384 or text Jason to 78887. Now, Sagittarius, you have Saturn in your sign, and Venus goes into a really kind of hidden part of your chart when you tend to downplay your own wants and needs, and you tend to maybe put other people before yourself. It's also a very kind of secretive time where you maybe don't want to reveal your hand, or you maybe will try and persuade other people to lower their guard before you lower yours, because you're not kind of feeling it. But on the upside of it is that you kind of, it's a very spiritually uplifting time. And I'm not talking about conventional religion. I'm talking about your own personal kind of spirituality. And if you're single, you may meet somebody that can kind of further this for you. And remember, your full reading is available on 0207 111 6384, and you can text Jason to 78887 for an SMS reading. Capricorn, maybe you're looking for something for the weekend, just something casual, no strings, if you're single, which is all kind of helped along by what Venus is doing. It can also bring you luck if you're looking for that friends with benefits scenario that we're all hearing a lot about these days. Now, maybe you think that's a little bit weird. I mean, some people do. Is that what you're going to be thinking of at the moment, like the future long-term implications? Maybe not, I don't know. If you're in a relationship, then friendship is the kind of the bedrock that you fall back on at the moment if all else fails. And remember, that you can get a full reading on 0207 111 6384 or text Jason to 78887. Now we come on to Aquarius. Now Venus is at the top of your chart, which means that you kind of get a bird's eye view of your life at the moment, and you maybe see things that you'd previously missed. Now, you may feel that you're punching above your weight if you fancy somebody who you think you don't have a hope in hell of ever bagging, whatever the word is. But what I want to say to you is it's all about perception, isn't it? I mean, you may think they're attractive, but somebody else may not think they're attractive. Or you may be more attractive in somebody else's eyes than they are. All the rest of it. So maybe try and downplay that as much as you can. You're also going to be attracted to kind of stuffy types, or maybe not stuffy, but kind of careerists, or people that maybe seem to be more serious than they actually are. And this is also a good time for supporting each other when you're in a relationship. If you're kind of floundering in your career and you're looking for a little bit, something else, something in addition to what you have. And Aquarius, the full reading for you is available on 0207 111 6384, or you can text Jason to 78887. Now that brings us to Pisces, the fish. There's a wee fish there. You can see it, or you can't. There. And you rule the feet in the zodiac, and your feet are going to be taking you further these next few weeks, I would say. So travel, holiday, romances, doing a Shirley Valentine, all that number is entirely possible. You may also meet somebody via the internet, and if you're in a relationship, you can maybe be a little bit indifferent towards your partner without realising it, or you're kind of restless, or you're bored, and this may inadvertently hurt your partner, which probably isn't your intention, but maybe just kind of be aware of that. And also be aware of 0207 111 6384 being the number for your full reading, or again, you can text Jason to 78887 for the SMS reading. Okay, so that about wraps it up for today. Please don't forget to join me next week for another Love Horoscope Roundup. And also, I hope you're checking horoscopefriends.co.uk regularly for all the other horoscopes we have on the website. Thank you for your time today. I'm Jason Caddy, and I'll see you next time.